Alright. The speedrun demonstration of Alicemare. Timing starts on new game selection and timing ends on the chime when we open a diary in the real world. Lots of time to talk while we're doing the run, so let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. The delay there was because I forgot which button started my timer. I'm so tired. So yeah, this is Alicemare. It is a game made in Wolf Editor, which is like RPG Maker. It's a tool for making RPG-based games. It's made by Miwashiba Sensei, who also made other games such as Lai and One Bit Heart, and are currently making the Faceless Double. You may also know them for all the Vocaloid stuff that they do. Or they also have made a bunch of VTuber art. But yeah, this is Alicemare. It's going to be a very fairy tale kind of game, where we're playing as Alan, a character who has lost their memories in this little school of orphans. We're currently speaking with the teacher and with the other children that are in this mansion. Trying to just get ourselves acquainted, as is our first day here. So just to get started, we're going through and talking to everyone, learning everyone's names, learning a little bit about the personalities, like the fact that Joshua here actually lied to us about his name earlier. And now it is nighttime, and we're going to go someplace where we were told not to go. We're going to go up here, and we're going to go talk to this butterfly, which for some reason is asking us to help them. And we've broken it. We're a terrible child. But now that we've gotten in trouble, we're going to go to bed. Oh, but what's this? There's a cat in our room, in our cupboard. Spoopy music. Okay. Yeah, we have now successfully transitioned in the night into a world of dreams. And so we meet our first denizen, this Cheshire cat. Now we will talk to the white rabbit. And we'll agree to help him explore the worlds of the other 4 children. But don't worry, the Cheshire cat is here to let us know that there's some things that are afoot. And while we're here, we'll have to go through the cupboards into each of the characters' worlds. So first we'll be doing Letty here. Or we'll have to start by cutting a leaf of this plant, which gets us a little storybook. And so the way that this game works is that we're going to be going through the world of each of the children. And as we do so, we're going to get little storybook segments. And that's going to help us learn a little bit more about them. And while we're doing so, we're going to have to do these little quests to unlock more story. And these are all very... Think of them as original fairy tale kind of stories, cat. Where the worlds they're going to be in are not particularly happy. So we start with Letty here. She's thirsty. We found her, but so we'll have to go draw some water from the well. And from the well, we've drawn our water. But we're a good kid, and we realize, you know, drinking from a bucket isn't really something a good girl like her is going to do. So we're going to come in here. We're going to grab a cup. Just ignore the fact that there's eyeballs on that dresser over there. And we'll go back and give her a drink. And now she's got her energy back. But while she's here, she's talking about someone named Rick. And we haven't met Rick. But to learn more, first we need to learn the riddle of this little monster. Luckily, we don't actually have to investigate it if we already know the answer. And so from that, we will Then just tell the monster its answer, and it'll allow us back. And oh, the world is now made of sweets. Oh, very interesting. But we're going to have conversations. The Cheshire Cat is going to mock us for the fact that we don't understand what's going on. Us being Alan, the character with no memories. But now that we've turned the world to candy, we can collect the world key, which is going to help us learn a little bit more about this world and talk to this shadow by the oven. And what could possibly go wrong in a fairy tale about a house that turned to sweets and an oven with 2 children? Well, we'll not think about it. We'll just go on with our day. But now that we're done with that, we're going to turn the key to the rabbit, and they will open up the next world for us. It's Cheshire Cat. He'll mock us if we talk to him. We'll go agree to play with Chelsea now. And so we're in her world, where there's stuffed animals everywhere. It's lovely. We'll come talk to her. We'll agree to play with her, and she'll come with us. And so she's stuck at home in her little red coat. She wants to go see Grandma. Oh, but the door's locked. Oh, that's weird. Go back to her room, and we'll talk to this mouse. And they'll agree to help us, but their tummy hurts, so we need to make them some medicine. So we'll come over here, and we'll make some medicine. But we have been warned that if you make the medicine incorrectly, it will explode. And yes, it will explode. This game does have a lot of instant game overs if you don't know what you're doing. So make sure you solve the puzzles correctly. But we've given the mouse the medicine, and they'll be nice and open the door for us. Make a little comment about it being unlocked. As we're going through, we're collecting these little stars. Oh, and some flowers as we go by. Trying to get here. Oh, but there's a river now instead of a road. And the cat will mock us and say, you know, I'm kind. I'll help you, but you need to answer me my riddle. Luckily, we already know the answer to the riddles, so we're just going to continue on our way. Thank you. And now we've made it to the other side, but the world's a little bit dark. That's strange. Well, that's okay. This girl in her red coat, we'll take her to Grandma. Nothing bad could ever happen there. We'll come to Grandma's house. Oh, and the door's locked again. That's unfortunate. Oh, but the mouse is back. That's okay. The mouse will help us. But this time the mouse they're a little bit hungry, because we did give them their medicine. Their tummy doesn't hurt anymore. So we need to make sure we give them the right flour. And in exchange, they'll help us open the door by giving us an axe. Don't think about it too much. That's some bad mashing there. So we'll open the door with an axe. Get another shard, get a world key. Oh, but now there's sounds in the other room where Grandma was sleeping. What's going on? Let's go find out. Oh no, there's a wolf by the bed. Gotta be careful. If you overmash there, you lose. Oh, but we've defeated the wolf. Oh no, but she's saying something about her father. Well, let's not worry about that too much. We'll just go on our day. Turn in the key to the White Rabbit, and they will open another door for us. This time, it's Joshua's world we'll be doing. Joshua's world being unique in the fact that you need to press the button twice to open the door. Now that we're in Joshua's world, we're going to come over here to the third door. This world is one of the bigger ones when it comes to having multiple options of things you can do that don't matter. Okay, and this is 5. As we're here, we'll learn a little bit about Joshua. I'm mashing poorly as I try and talk, but doing that little puzzle opens the door so we can come talk to Joshua, and he's aware that he's in the land of dreams. And that he's not supposed to, but he figures as long as nobody knows, he's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to collect him, and then we're immediately going to go find the teacher, who also happens to be here, and he's going to use the one sound effect this game has and smack us both in the head. But now that we're done with talking to the teacher, we'll come over here to the fourth room. Immediately trying to leave. Oh, it's locked. Well, time for some puzzle. We'll talk to this little sheep doll. It'll ask us a riddle. Done that. We can grab the arm. We can grab something from under the bed. There's a secret if you do that twice. You can turn that in. It unlocks safe behind the picture, so we can get a fork, which means we can eat the cake. Get a little more story. So we're learning a little bit about Joshua and them being stuck inside the house all the time. And while we're here, we're just, don't worry about it, we're just gonna talk to these eyes. Oh, and there's the sound effect again, the only one this game has. Then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna look at this one. Grab another shard. We're going to look at the last of the eyes. Now that we've done that, get smacked again, we can go through here, and they're going to ask us which way they're looking. They were looking left. Me. Up and right. Now that we've done that, we can grab the key. And for those with sensibilities, this is a good time to look away. This is going to be one of the more direct moments of the game. Come up through this door. She wasn't so sure about it. And we are back in here. So yeah, best not to think about what's going on the screen. Don't worry about it. We're going to be back into the main dream hub soon. After the cat, of course, mocks us again. We'll turn in the key, and that'll unlock the last of the 4 children's worlds. Now it's time for Stella. She's going to let us into her world, which is a maze. Girls' minds are hard for a little boy like Alan to understand. Yeah, we'll try and get through this maze without bonking into too many walls. I'm going to bonk into every wall, I'm sure. Yep. Lots of wall sponsoring. But here, Stella and the teacher are already together. They already know about this. They're going to join us, and we're going to do some more mazes. These one-wides are very precise. And I'm struggling right now. That's okay. Gonna come up here, we're gonna grab another shard. We're gonna talk to this poor creature on the ground here. And it's a spider. Someone's plucked off their legs. They'd eat us because they're so mad, but they don't have any legs, so they can't bite us. Gonna come this way. Gonna come over here. We're gonna dig up this hole because someone's buried something over here. Wouldn't you know, it's the legs of the spider. So let's go give him his legs back. Because nothing bad could come about giving the legs back to a spider who said they're gonna eat us. Yes, spiders have 8 legs. If you don't know that, this game is going to end very quickly for you. But the spider was so kind as to deliver us to the next section, where Stella's getting a little tired, so she's going to rest her legs. But we're on to the next segment, where we need to do another maze. Come up and talk to this poor fellow, who is also missing some limbs, and they've asked us to be so kind if we could go and get them for this poor soul. Only they didn't all live at the end of mazes. Yeah, welcome to the RNG segment of the run, where we need to catch these little limbs that have run across the screen. It is, the thing. That's number 3, I believe. Number 4. That actually went better than last time. Yeah, we'll continue and return these limbs of these poor souls. And then once we've done that, he's so grateful he'll let us on his way. And now that we're in here, the teacher has found a door that he's told us whatever we do, we're not allowed to go in there, and the cat will mock us for it. Now that we've done that, we'll come over here. And Stella isn't big into reading, but she does like piano. So we need to come and grab all of the notes. Let's do it the safe way. A little bit slower to go, that extra step, but that's fine. Now we've done that, Stella will play us a tune. He's a little upset. But now that we've done that, we'll head on the other way. We'll grab the last of these stars. We're going to come up here. Okay. That is, I think, the last of the decisions where if we accidentally click the wrong one, we instantly die. So let's continue on. We'll turn in her key, and then that will unlock the last of the doors. So we have the key to our own world. Everyone keeps calling us Alice. That's weird. Our name is Al. Or Alan. But instead, oh look that. Isn't that interesting? We woke up in our own world. We'll come here, then we'll come up here, and we will talk to the teacher who's just sleeping on the chair. Watch the cabinet. So we do that, then we could do the first door. We're gonna have to play a game with this shadow. No, we have to. Wolf. Ribbit. So it's a memory game. She says the name of an animal, and you need to remember what sound it makes. In exchange for that, we will get a reward. Talk to this one. We'll turn in one of the rewards, and then we will immediately get another quest. We'll now do this quest in the kitchen, where we need to make soup, which is just boiling vegetables. Turn that in, because she's just feeling cold. In exchange, she'll give us a pen. Very kind of her. To this. He's also got a riddle for me. It's a trick question. Turn in this to you. And now we have a key to leave this area. A little more story, because it's time to go and talk to the teacher, with the young version of the teacher. Come in here, we talk to you. We need to borrow another key, but he's got a riddle for us. Okay. And then his next question is actually a trick question. If you get it wrong, he's going to get angry with you. Okay, you get the right answer, and he's going to give us the key. It's so kind of him. Now we can come back this way, go through the door here, and we need to talk to all these people. There's been a murder. Well, let me through and talk to this one in the corner, but they can't talk. They are deaf. And we need to figure out how to communicate with someone who's deaf. Well, we head back and get the pen and the paper that we borrowed earlier back. Now we go back and we communicate with the deaf individual in the corner who wants to know who's the murderer. Need to get the order right, but now we've done that. We can go. We can say, I am ready to enter here. So we're going to go. Enter the teacher's realm. Door, it's locked. We talk to this, and that'll give us another bit of story where it's going to be the truth about all of the different children. Now unlocked. And so the teacher who has been trapped in the world gives us his final tale. Sends us on our way. Oh, no. Now we are going to be back in the real world, and we have one last task. Complete. After the music sting. We're back in our world. We are going to head over to the teacher's room again, and we're going to solve the final mystery. We need to know his name. Oh, that was mistimed. It's at the click, then there's the going through the story. The last meaningful input is after you open you put in the password, and then it clicks. That's the actual timing, not the fade to black. I'm just used to doing the fade to black. But hey, there we go. That is a speedrun demonstration of Alicemare, a game by Miwashiba sensei, made in Wolf Editor. And I think it's a great game, and yeah, we've got another world record a day after the last one. So I'll have to retime that, but yeah, that went pretty well. So thank you for watching this speedrun demonstration of Alicemare, and I hope you have a good day. But